Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Wednesday, July the 28th, 2021. Today we're pulling from the Witch's Tarot. So we're starting off with the Sun. Very beautiful. I love this card. I definitely feel like this is kind of like the evolution of the Six of Wands riding on Victor wearing the wreath. But that childlike spirit, Peter Pan energy we were talking about earlier in the week. Sunflower is the sign of success. And I definitely feel like, this is like a new beginning. They were saying new energy into an old situation. So, if things haven't been going your way, I feel like, things are about to take a major turn because there's a lot of positivity in this spread. We have the Ace of Wands, definitely a card of rebirth. So, rebirth of yourself. Again, new energy into an old situation, an absolute yes. New beginnings. We do have the butterfly, so a major sign of change and transformation, as well as rebirth. We have the Four of Wands, talking about, our home, highlighting our home again. So, we've been getting Four of Wands, Four of Wands, Four of Wands. So this, this celebration is here. Engagements, marriages. They were showing me when I was filming earlier that this is, next week sorry, people are working outside, but they were showing me like, young children, it looks like starting kindergarten. And from what I can see, this is a young, beautiful baby girl. She's going like her first day of school, and it looks like, they're filming it. Obviously, as a parent would do like the first day of school, but you could just see like the innocence, you get the innocence from like the Sun, like that childlike energy again, like, that Peter Pan energy, can't sit still, you know. But, this is like, are you buying a home, moving home? So kids going to college, you know what I mean? So maybe some of them are moving back home. Maybe they decided this year I'm going to stay home. Oh my gosh, the noise. So then we have the Seven of Cups. I know the Seven of Cups, a lot of people sit there and give these interpretations, and I don't agree with it, where it's like you're building illusions in the sky. I guess it's like where you're in life, where it's like, one person I know sits there and it's like, oh, I'm going to retire at 45, and, they just bought a home, and it's just like, well, how are you going to retire if you just bought a home? Or one person where they don't even work, and it's like, well, and they want to move to like Japan, and it's like, well, you don't work, how are you going to get a passport? Oh, I'm going to sell my car. Well, how much do you think your car is worth? It doesn't even start. So I definitely feel like, yes, hopefully you have those people in your life to be like, I think you're kind of, thinking, you're not thinking clearly. Like, obviously you need to, do certain investments, like invest in yourself and work hard and save that money to make those dreams come true. So with me, the Seven of Cups, a lot of positivity. I feel like, unconditional love, a cup full of coins, a rebirth and change. This is a mermaid, so very reminiscent of the Page of Cups, where it's like, they got this fish in the cup and they're afraid that it's going to jump out into the water. We have this castle in a cup, so very, want to buying a home, and, we have the Four of Wands, so this may be a positive omen for you. There is a cat on this one, so maybe you want to get a pet. So I definitely feel like it's like you want to accomplish a lot of things in life, very ambitious, but obviously, like, some of us are like, oh, I want to marry Jason Momoa. Well, it's like, well, he's already married and has kids, so that's just obviously an illusion, but this is where I'm saying it depends who you are and where you are in life. So we're going to start off with the Sun. Positivity, warmth, fun, success, and vitality. And this is where I definitely feel like it's like, they kept saying like the summer of, your life, and, riding out on your high horse. You know what I mean? You are the victor here. This is very, they're showing me the wild unknown, where, it's the chariot, and it's like, if you want to stay on this horse's back, which is like, it's kind of like the same horse, where it's from, the Sun to the chariot to the the Six of Wands. It's like, if you want to keep on this horse's back, this horse of purity, make sure your intentions are pure. When the Sun appears in your reading, it's going to be a great day. The Sun is shining on you. The day is the summer of your life, and the Sun embodies success, abundance, and optimistic feelings to the situation that cannot be matched by anything else. Success is just not probable, but inevitable. There is confidence aligned with this bright picture. Like the child on top of the horse, you are on top of the world, and victory is yours for the taking. This is not an internal success. This is the kind of success the world sees and admires. You and your life and the situation at hand are indeed enlightened, and the abundance or prosperity you seek in the situation will surround you like the beautiful flowers in this card. Very ambitious card. I feel like you've been putting all the hard work in, and I feel like you're about to see the success of that. So we're going to the Ace of Wands, inspiration, new opportunity, growth, potential. And I feel like this is what I'm saying. Like this is a brand new beginning where it's like, and change and transformation where, they're highlighting you've been putting the work in. You're about to see success. What really, stuck out to me was this growth and potential and inspiration. Like there's something positive that's happening here that's giving you the courage to keep going. That, sometimes things aren't going the way that we want, and it kind of gets depressing, it kind of gets sad and funky, and it's just like, things turn around and it gives you that, chutzpah. It lights a fire under your butt to keep going. You know what I mean? Because this is something you love, and I was watching something and the guy said it took him 30 years to get to where build a successful business. You know what I mean? So like, Judge Judy was saying, like, if you don't make it in your 20s, then you'll make it in your 30s. If you don't make it in your 30s, the thing is that you keep acting towards what you want to achieve. You keep putting the work in. You keep showing that action that this is what you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? Is it the perfect situation? No. But if you love what you're doing and you really want something to happen in your life, you will keep putting the energy forward. And the universe always says, you got to meet us halfway. The first step in having anything happen in your life is taking action towards it. So with the Ace of Wands is a message from the universe that you're attracting the qualities of the wands in the area of your life today. So wands is fire. Fire is quick energy. The tarot brings with the message that there's a new beginning or potential of a new beginning offered in an expansive in your experience today. It will be marked by enthusiasm, creativity, passion, and excitement. It carries with it a sense of adventure and spring-like bounce in your step. And I feel like, you know what I mean, with myself, when, things are going the way that I like them going, and it can't go that way all the time. That's where we learn appreciation. It's just like, you sit there and you get that bounce back in your step. You can see and you can hear it in your voice. You can feel it in your whole body. Like, it's like, this is why I do this. If you're thinking of starting something new, like a business or a relationship, this card is a very good omen. Expect a message or an invitation to arrive in your day unexpectedly out of the blue when you see this card. So it's just like maybe someone invests in you. You know what I mean? They see the potential that you have. Maybe they have the savvy info that maybe you don't have, and they're able to get you to that next level, and they invest in you. So it's like someone backing, they're saying. So someone's backing you, and it just gives you that confidence to keep pushing forward. So we have the Four of Wands, celebrations, joy, harmony, relaxation, homecoming. So maybe you're having like, your last little like, bonfires or whatnot because school starts next week for some. And it's just like getting that last like, celebrations out for the year before school, before things get, more buttoned up, where it's just like, obviously we got to, prioritize school and, order and structure. And it's just like, I feel like, getting those last celebrations out, maybe having like a pool party or a barbecue, maybe going on a camping trip. So if you've been having a rough go with things and see this card, take heart that your rough patch will soon be a thing of the past. This card brings the message, the good news is on its way to you, or an event will occur that will bring joy and sun into your life. We already have the sun. You know what I mean? So they're totally tied. The first three cards totally. That's why I get a very positive note with the Seven of Cups. That's why I don't get that like you're building too many illusions in the sky. I feel like it's like you dare to dream. Things are happening. You know what I mean? There's knockings of things. Plan accordingly. An event will occur where will bring joy and sun into your life in a positive and refreshing way. The Four of the Tarot often refers to home issues, as the four symbolizes the four pillars of a home's foundation. So you could be buying a new home, moving, building a new home, coming home from vacation, leaving for vacation, or traveling to visit someone in their home. You could also receive news or experience a joyful life event like an engagement or a marriage that will have you relocating or changing your place of residence. It looks like someone is actually showing up at your door unannounced. I actually see that this person is coming to your door, taking that chance, knocking on your door, and it's just like, you want to give it a shot. And I feel like because it's familiar energy, like that new energy into an old situation, maybe they're more mature now, maybe this is like from your when you're teen years, and maybe, it's like everything is lined up in the universe now that you two can be together. So our last card is the Seven of Cups. Opportunity, choices, wishful thinking, illusion. And I understand the illusion, like, especially in specific situations, and this is where it's like, this is where you have to step up and be a good person. When, like, certain people, like I said, this person's car is not even starting, and it's like, oh, I'm going to sell my car, move to Japan. And I'm like, you understand that costs a lot of money. Like, your car is maybe worth $100 if they're being generous. It's like, that's where I understand building these clouds in the sky. You know what I mean? That's where I understand. So, new opportunities, choices at this time. Illusion, when the Seven of Cups appears in your reading, you may have an option or opportunities from which you can choose. And this is what I feel. But I feel like this is like, I feel like with this new success, this new positive energy coming in, I feel like you're like, maybe you are getting a new home. Yeah, they're saying lottery. So maybe you are getting a new home, right? Unconditional love. It could be like, you don't have to worry about money anymore, or maybe you don't have to worry about paying a mortgage. Maybe you won this home in a lottery, like like those giveaways where you can buy the tickets, the 50-50 draws or something. Maybe you want a pet, and I feel like this is like planning for the future, and I feel like these are some of the things you want in your life in the future, and I feel like that's okay. Very much like a vision board. This is what you would visualize, what you want in your life in the future. Will it all happen? Who knows? But I feel like that's what life is about, So be careful. You may be prone to illusion or unrealistic ideas. So this is where I'm saying, like, this is where I was saying, like, I'm going to marry Jason Momoa. And it's like, well, first of all, he's married in a committed relationship and they have children. You know what I mean? So, like, let's not break up a family, like, calm down. An opportunity with promises of more money, more fame, or more power may sound appealing, but you look deeper into what is an offer, and you may realize it's not everything it's cracked up to be. So, like, yeah, who doesn't, like, a lot of people, oh, I don't want to be famous, whatever. Most of the people want to be famous. But I feel like it's, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just like, look at poor Britney, what she's gone through. Everyone's like, oh, I want to be Britney. I want to be with Justin. Look at all the great boys she's dating. It's like, yeah, she's a robot. What are you talking about? All they did was control the poor girl. Like, that's why they say, careful what you wish for. So they're saying your ego may be pulling at a specific direction. And this is where I feel like, yes, this is where when people need to ground you. You need to have the right people around you, Signs of wishful thinking, projecting into the future about what you would like to create, rather than taking action. And this is what I was talking about. I feel like you're taking action. And that's why I take the Seven of Cups as a very positive card. It depends what the surrounding cards are to me. This is why I give my interpretation. And then it's like, obviously, each deck has their own interpretation. But the fact that they have the Sun, they have the Four of Wands, very positive. They're saying if you're having a rough go, things are turning around. We got this with yesterday's card where she had this lantern and it was very dark. But now this beautiful full moon was there, and it's like, we're going to show you things that you're missing. So with your lantern, you can only see a few steps ahead of you. We're illuminating the sky, and there was a house. She was turning a corner in her life. They're like, here's a home that you've been asking for, and you're turning a corner in life. This is what I'm saying. Like, you never know. Just because, you think you see everything, it doesn't mean that's what the universe has in store for you. And as long as you're making those steps every single day, you're waking up and you're taking action towards your goals, towards your dreams, you're doing the right things, and you're showing the universe, this is what I want, this is what I'm working towards, and bettering my life and working towards, these things that I want to accomplish or I would like to have in my life. It's like anything is possible. You know what I mean? Like, even Judge Judy, there doesn't have to be a timeline. Don't make it in your 20s, do it in your 30s. Didn't do it in your 30s, do it in your 40s. You know what I mean? Like, that's what life is about. Waking up every day, being grateful that you're still here, and trying every single day. Not every day is going to be a great day. I'm not saying that. But, on the great days, do everything you can to make that day count. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, July 28th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.